these bots are becoming more and more advanced and more useful, and so we thought we'd give it a crack. And it's been trained off the advice that I would give someone in person. If you were to ask me a question, do online coaching, these are generally the answers that I would give. Now, it's obviously not as good as doing online coaching where you can call me and have real in-depth conversations with someone like myself, but it is still 10 times better than using chat GPT or using Grok, because it's generic advice out there. And Google and the Google articles that you're going to read out there, they're based on SEO. They're trying to chase down clicks through, the search engine. This is a chat bot that is designed to be as close to give the as close to the answers that I would give in person. So it's trained off not only all of my content, but specific questions and things that I would talk about, and so therefore it is quite useful. I gave it to many of my current and previous clients to try out to see how they, whether it was very accurate, and I got some good feedback. Obviously, it is not as good as doing online coaching with myself, but it is actually pretty good. And so now it's behind a paywall, and it's now open for you guys to try out. It's at Daygame.ai. Daygame.ai. That's the domain. It is the best domain ever. The intro was made with AI as well. AI is definitely the future, that's for sure. It will never replace my in-person coaching, but it is definitely a cost-effective way for you to get into it. I highly recommend you have your pocket day game coach, Daygame.ai, in conjunction with doing a proper course like the 30-day challenge that I've got there. And that's basically the budget way that you can get into cold approach. You've basically got everything you need as a beginner to get into this stuff. Also, what I'll be doing for guys that sign up in this first month, if you sign up in this first month, you get it. I'll be adding a free coaching call. So my contact details will be in there somewhere. You can reach out to me, and we can get onto a call and talk as long as you want about whatever you want. And I'll be adding that value. And also that website, Daygame.ai, I'll be adding to it. There'll be, let's just say, breakdowns. There'll be a lot of extra content being added over time. It's a monthly subscription. I think it's going to be dirt cheap, like a couple of dollars. It might only be $13, and so it's definitely worth it if you are getting into this type of stuff, and highly recommend it. So there you go. We're branching out. We're moving into the AI sphere. We're going into the high tech world of pickup. Just a few questions that the guys have asked. One guy was out in a nightclub and he was feeling a little bit stifled, so he started asking for some advice on how we can get into set and start moving forward. And the bot gave him really good advice. And he said that he started building momentum, and he started really getting into it. So, and also, look, I don't recommend this, but other guys have asked psychological questions. Hey, I'm feeling a lot of, I've been getting a bit of rejection lately. How do I deal with the psychological issues? And it branches off and gives him a whole bunch of psychological sort of, feedback and things like that. But then there's other guys that want to get responses for text messages. It will give you answers. It will give you openers. It will give you, you'll have to guide it, but it will give you good answers on uh, what would be your next reply in a text message, as an example. It will also give you feedback on a multitude of other things to do with Daygame. Ideally, I'd like to get it to the point where you can take a screenshot of your text messages and it will immediately give you the response. So if you get stuck, it will give you a response fast. It will also give you strategies on first, second, third dates. First dates are the ones that I focus on the most because a lot of guys are aware that I focus on pulling on the first date. And strategies on how to make that pull work, how to think about it psychologically, like, get yourself in the right frame of mind for winning. And it'll cover a lot of bases there. Ideally, I'd like to get it to the point where you can upload your infield audios and it will give some feedback to that as well. I would like to update it to the point where you can take a screenshot of your text thread and it will give you possible outcomes, the next response, and also like the mindset on what you should be trying to achieve with the rest of this text thread. Things like that I would talk about myself when I'm coaching my clients. I'd like to also be able to upload photos and have them, altered for like dating apps and Instagram, etc. But it's in the early stages, and we'll just see where it goes from here. But this is just, Daygame.ai. It's the first, it's the beta version. But over time, in theory, we should be able to get it to that level. I think we'll eventually get there. But anyway, highly recommended. Check it out, and I'll see you guys.